The 2026 Panigale V4 R is a profound statement from Ducati. This is more than just a superbike for the road, it's essentially a homologation machine for racing. Ducati has clearly infused it with technology that comes straight out of its MotoGP and World SBK programs, making it one of the most race-focused, street-legal motorcycles available. Underneath the aggressive fairings sits the 998cc Desmosedici-Stradale R V4 engine. This isn't just any V4, it's optimized for performance and weight, with lighter cast aluminum pistons, DLC-coated, gun-drilled titanium connecting rods, and a crankshaft designed with increased rotational inertia to broaden the torque curve. In standard trim, it delivers about 208.4 horsepower at 13,250 revolutions per minute. What's fascinating is that despite stricter Euro 5+ emissions regulations, Ducati hasn't compromised on performance. Thanks to clever engineering, revised intake tracts, reshaped intake trumpets, upgraded injectors, and a tuned exhaust, the torque is more accessible across the rev range, and throttle response feels smoother. If you opt for the optional titanium racing exhaust from Akrapovic, things get seriously wild. With that system installed, Ducati claims peak power jumps to 235+ HP, and with their special performance oil by Ducati Course Shell, you can hit 239 horsepower in a closed-circuit configuration. That's a phenomenal power-to-weight ratio, especially when paired with the bike's lean weight. Speaking of weight, Ducati lists the wet weight, no fuel, at 411 pounds, 186.5 kilograms. The shedding comes thanks in part to a new chassis architecture. They ditched the single-sided swingarm in favor of a double-sided swingarm, which is new for this R model. It's reportedly 37% less laterally stiff and reduces mass. The frame itself, Ducati's front frame, has also been redesigned. Compared to the previous generation, it has significantly reduced lateral stiffness, which helps balance rigidity with flexibility. All of this contributes to a more refined handling character and improved corner exit traction. Aerodynamics have taken a notable leap. The 2026 V4 R features larger winglets and new, corner cytopods, that help generate downforce, especially when leaned over. Ducati claims that at high speeds, you can get as much as 6 kilograms of downforce, which is not trivial for a road-legal superbike. There's also a revised ram air intake that protrudes lower in the fairing, further boosting airflow and stability. The suspension and braking hardware are race-grade. Up front, there's a fully adjustable Öhlins NPX 25/30 pressurized fork, and at the rear a TTX 36 Öhlins shock. On the braking front, you get Brembo Hyper, or optionally GP level, calipers paired with large discs and cornering abs, giving you real stopping power with modern electronic support. One of the more interesting features is the Ducati Racing Gearbox (DRG). Ducati has relocated neutral to below first gear instead of between first and second, which is a race-derived change. This layout, plus the Ducati neutral lock, helps prevent accidentally hitting neutral under hard downshifting, which can be critical on the track. Electronics are highly advanced and tailored for performance. The V4R includes cornering abs, traction control, engine brake control, slide control, wheelie control, power modes, and a dedicated track mode. There's even a grip meter on the 6.9-inch color TFT that displays real-time grip levels. These systems feel very well integrated and tuned to work with the bike's extreme mechanical potential. The final drive has also been tweaked. Ducati lengthened it, changing from 15/40 seconds to 16/43, which allows sixth gear to be more usable and lets the bike exploit its rev ceiling more fully. That helps in high-speed sections and gives the V4R a very usable top-end character when ridden aggressively. In real-world or at least track day usage, the V4R feels like a precision instrument. The lower weight internals, aerodynamic aids, and torque spread make it feel very composed when pushed hard, yet not as jumpy or peaky as you might expect from such a high-strung machine. It rewards commitment, but it doesn't feel brutal in transitions. On the flip side, it's clearly not a comfortable weekend cruiser. The seating is aggressive, ergonomics are track-biased, and for daily riding the trade-offs in heat, posture, and fuel economy are going to be sharp. This is a bike you buy to be fast, not to be forgiving. Because of how race-focused it is, maintenance and operating costs will likely be high. High-end components, titanium rods, race oil, track exhausts don't come cheap. Add in frequent servicing if you plan to push it hard, and the cost of ownership climbs quickly. Also worth noting is that while the standard power is more than enough for the road, the full potential of 239 horsepower is only unlocked with the racing exhaust and special oil, both of which are intended for closed course use only. That means to truly maximize the bike you'll need to lean into track usage and possibly take on more regulatory or safety considerations. In terms of value, while the 2026 V4R is not cheap, it's arguably one of the best homologation deals in its class. Ducati is clearly leveraging its race pedigree to deliver a machine that brings a huge portion of track DNA to the road. For riders who plan to spend time on the track or want a genuine super sport beast, this could be one of the most exciting choices. Overall, the 2026 Ducati Panigale V4 R is a masterclass in performance engineering. It doesn't dilute its racing intent for street convenience, rather, it invites you to embrace the track mindset. If you're looking for a purebred superbike with real race tech and you're ready to deal with the demands that come with it, this bike delivers in a way few others can.